for now. Now what we're going to do is a really simple warm-up, but it's going to make sure your brains are switched on after 6 weeks of Xbox and Pringles and everything else we've been doing. What we're going to do now is anytime I bounce the ball, you guys are going to clap your hands. Can we all do that? Let's practice. Just a practice round. Bounce, and we clap. Did everybody manage to clap? Well done. Give yourselves a round of applause. That was really good. Pass level 1. All right. Now, anytime I don't bounce, you don't clap. Sound easy enough? Now, just to make sure that we don't get anybody out too quick, I'm going to give you all 3 lives. As long as you don't mess up 3 times, you'll be fine. When I bounce, you clap. Are we ready? Good. 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 Henry, we caught you. All right. Henry's lost a life. He's down to 2. Now, be careful, because I might bounce it quickly. I might even fake it till you bounce it. Ready? Who was it? Who clapped? Point to anybody who clapped. Who clapped? Lost the life. Mason Track said he didn't. All right. Next game. Ready? I'm going to go one-handed bounce. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who was it? Eli, that was you. He loses a life. Okay. Now remember the rule. Anytime the ball hits the floor, you clap. Let's just practice it. The ball hits the floor, you clap. Ball hits the floor. I might catch you out. We ready? Up, 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 up. Did anybody do it? No, I didn't catch anybody out. Go again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Eli again. He's on his last slide. Final game. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think everybody managed to stay in there. Give yourselves a little clap. Well done, well done. All right, go get yourself a football. You guys are going to join in with the game. Keep your ball still, because now you are only going to bounce when I bounce. If you drop your ball by accident, that will count as you bouncing it, and you lose a life. Make sense? So it's 2 hands, it's a good grip on it, and every time I bounce, you bounce. We're on the practice round. Everyone got it? Just 1. Bounce. Good. Everyone got it? Now, because I'm a nice guy, I'm going to let you all reset back to 3 lives. But every time I bounce, you bounce, and if I don't, you don't. Simple. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good. 4, 5, 6, 7. You don't do it.
It hits 4. It hits it.
Good. Good. Oh, I got it. Go on, a bounce. You missed that one. Last 2. Ready? 1, 2. Okay, right guys, next game. Put the ball down at your feet now. We're going to start to bring up a bit more football skills. That was just to test that your brain was working. Now we're going to test that your feet and your brain can work together. Now we are going strong foot on the ball. Doesn't matter which foot it is, as long as it's a strong foot. Every time now that I bounce the ball, you are going to swap feet so that your other sock comes on top. You got it? So every time I bounce, you would go swap. And if I don't bounce, don't swap. Make sense? Are we ready? Feet ready? Swap. Good. Swap. Swap. Good. Just swap 1 foot. Swap. Good. Swap. I got Henry. He dropped his ball. Go again. Henry's on 2 lines. Bounce. Good. Bounce. Good. Bounce. Bounce. Should be a double. Bounce. Bounce. Double. Bounce. Bounce. That was only 1, Mason. We caught you. Everyone understand the game?
Yeah.
Now watch carefully. This game's going to get a bit trickier. Everybody point to your left. Make sure you understand where your left is. Everyone point left. Call it clockwise. We're going round the clock, point to our left. Now all that's going to happen this time, guys, is if I bounce the ball, you are going to roll your ball with the sole of your foot to the next pancake. Got that? Sideways roll. Everybody's going left, so everybody should use their right. I'm going red sock to roll across my body and then stop the ball on the next pancake. Shall we have a little practice just to make sure we don't get it wrong? Ready? Everyone's going left. When I bounce the ball, get to the next pancake with the sole of your foot. If you want to start like Ollie with the sole on the ball, that's great. Ready? Roll. Everyone get round. In position. Happy? Roll. Go, 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 go. Pretty good. Trying not to be the last guy to get to the pancake. Roll. Get round. Are we happy? Think we get it? All right, now we're playing for lives. Ready? If I don't bounce, don't roll. Bounce. Get round. Go, 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 go. Bounce. Get round. Go, 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 go. Bounce. Oh, Eli nearly did. Go again. Get round. Now, if I say switch, what are you going to do? Yeah, we're just going to go opposite way, but opposite foot as well. So switch, and then I bounce. We go left foot. So go back that way. Go on. I bounced it. You guys go. Excellent. Left foot again. Get round, Alfie. Don't get caught off. Left foot again. Hey! Henry loses the line. Ready? Switch. We're going right foot. Right foot again. Switch. Left foot. Back the other way. Left foot again. Left foot again. Did I get anybody? No. Well done. Final game. Now, if I bounce the ball and trap it, you guys have got to score. Scoring that goal there or that goal there, it doesn't matter. But you might be really close to goal like Noah, or we might start to rotate, so you might be further away. You've got to finish from wherever you are, get your ball in a good shooting position. Obviously, don't keep the ball in 20. Are we ready? We're going left to start with. Everyone point left. Know where we're going. Good Mason. Go. With your right foot that we like. Go again. Go again. What do you do? Score, 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 score! Who's going to finish quick? Who's the last one? Oh, Eli missed it. Reset your ball, reset your ball. Our foot, we are going to do some more sort of footwork now. You guys just line up that side. Make sure we've got some room. You've got 5 pancakes here. Can everyone see them? The colour of the pancake for now is irrelevant. You are all going to be working on your strong foot. The only thing that you do need to work out is that if you're going on your strong foot, is which direction to face. If I'm right-footed, I'm going to face this way, to the inside of the pitch, so that my right foot can drag it across the body. Yeah? Eli tried one earlier where he was trying to use his foot that way, and that blocks the ball. So we make sure that if I'm rolling to the left, I'm using my right. What if I'm left-footed? What would we do now?
Go with the inside of your... No, like go like that way.
Yeah, so you'd face this way so that you can roll the ball with the left foot. You got it? Now, the aim of the game here is to try and hit every single pancake as you roll the ball. But what I don't want you to do is go for one big long roll that's untidy and out of control. You're going to try and get at least 4 rolls in, 4 pancakes to hit. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. When I get to the end, stop. Easy as that. Got it?
Does it have to be first time?
No, it doesn't have to be first time. You can take a touch if you need. But the main thing is that you're trying to be controlled and precise on the pancakes. Don't think of this like a race. Think of this more like a test. Can you hit all 4 pancakes with the sole of the foot and then get your shot away? You got it? Now we're going to be doing it on both sides at the same time. So there's going to be half the players over here, half the players on the red station over there. But it's not a race. It's practice. Try and get it perfect rather than trying to do it fast. We'll get to races later once we get good. You got it? Let's give it a try. I need 5 or 6 players over this side, 5 or 6 players over that side. We'll get ready to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Should we swap stations? Should we swap stations?
Right. When you are rolling the ball with the sole of your foot, you've got to be really careful not to put too much weight on it, right? And you guys are quite lucky. You're not old and fat yet. So you don't have too much weight. But I'm a bit chubbier than you. So if I don't do this really carefully, I end up putting a bit too much weight on the ball and a bit too much pressure, and then I slip and I lose my balance. Part of that comes from my head. If my head goes over the top of the ball, if my nose goes over my toes, that little rhyme will help you remember it. If your nose goes over your toes, you'll put too much on the ball. If you can keep your head and your chin a bit further back, then it allows you to be more delicate with the ball. You got that, right? Second thing, Rafi, is the part of the foot that you use. Which part of the foot you've been using? Sole of the foot. Can anybody be more specific? Rafi?
The middle part.
That's more specific, good boy. So you've got 3 parts to the sole. You've got the heel. Would you ever try and roll it around with that? Probably not. You're probably going to put too much pressure on the ball. The middle of the foot is okay. You can get a good roll with that, but sometimes you do that one where it hits your foot. But if you use the bottom of your toes, everyone show me, so the very front of your foot, you should have, maybe if you've got studs on, you have like 4 little studs at the front. That part of the foot is really good for being flexible. And then you can roll the ball really precisely, really quickly, and really carefully. So what I want you to do now is make sure you're using the correct part of the foot. Make sure that when you pull the ball, Mason, do we want to roll it back towards us, or do you want it to go sideways?
Sideways.
Yeah, you're just trying to go on a dead straight line sideways, like you're on train tracks, all right? We're going to swap sides. You're still on the same foot, but now you're just shooting from a different angle. Give it away to him to finish.
Go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Here we go. So the aim of the game here is to try and get through the poles as fast as you can with your ball and score. The problem is when everybody starts trying to go for speed, they start to sacrifice the quality of what they're doing. But they don't do it correctly. They don't do 4 rolls. They go, oh, go fast, I'll just do one big massive one. And then they lose control. So I want you guys to work quickly, try and beat your opposition, but try and keep those rolls nice and small. You need at least 4, and they've got to be really short and sharp. So the ball's always under control. Make sense? You think you can do it? Right, let's reset back to your original state.
Go.
Oh, Georgie!
And you want to go?
That's 4. Good speed, Rafi! Love it, George. Well done. Fire, Rafi! 8-5. 8-5, catching up. Eli Scott!
Oh, I'm against
Henry versus Henry. Scores! Makes it. We've done lots of little repetitions of the solo roll, small ones that were really, really fast. We are now going to reduce the number that you're doing, but increase the size. Now all you've got to do is one solo roll, but it's got to be quick and it's got to be big, okay? Now the other thing we're going to do is going to try and be efficient with our touches here. What a lot of kids do is waste touches by taking too many that will slow you down. As a prime example of a very efficient player, Haaland takes very few touches for the number of goals that he scores. Salah still scores a lot of goals, but takes a really high number of touches. He's not as efficient with touches as Haaland. Haaland, if he needs 4 touches, guess how many he takes? Probably 3.5. Yeah, but what he never does, if he needs 4 touches, he takes 7. Yeah, he doesn't waste it. This is how the game's going to work. Make sure you can see.
I don't.
All I want you to try and do now, you're going to dribble forward with your ball. You are going to solo either way. I'm going to choose to go right foot to go around. The foot, finish shot, score my goal. Okay? Was that the most efficient way of doing it?
No.
What does efficient mean? More touches or fewer? Fewer. Now, efficient, the reason we say efficient and not like 2 touch is because you have to still take at least 4 to get this right. So the most efficient way to do it would be 1 touch that gets you to the cones, 2 touches to go solo roll and knock it through the post, and your 4th touch is the shot. Yeah? So if you go efficient, you should go 1 out from your feet, 2, 3, 4. That was efficient and it was a little bit quicker. Now the only thing that's going to stop you guys doing it like that is if your first touch is a bit too slow. If you take the first touch and it takes ages to get there and you end up waiting for the ball. Now I've not taken any extra touches, but I've taken too much time. So the test here is how big and how fast can that touch get there. But I still get there. Get it solo. As quick as I can. Got it? Let's give it a try.
You're running to a defender!
Finish.
Quickly, Robin! Alfie's right.
So we've given everybody 2 positions, which sounds impossible to play, but it's simply an attacking position, a defending position. Your attacking positions, those pancakes that are in your attacking spaces, are higher, they're a bit wider, they're a bit closer to the opponent's goal, yeah? And then your defensive position is the opposite, so it's a bit deeper and a bit narrower. The transitions have been really good. When I've been saying reset, or when you guys have recognised that you've lost the ball, you've gone, hang on a minute, the attacking position now puts me in a bit of a compromised situation where someone might get behind me, I might be a bit far away from my teammates. The way that you guys have reset really quickly into those narrow, deeper positions has been good. Then when we've won the ball, it takes a lot less encouragement, but most kids will naturally run high and far and away from the ball because they want to get towards goal. But you've got to make sure that those resets happen. Now, when you reset your position, the other team are doing the same thing, right? So if I say to Henry, reset your defensive position, he thinks, oh yeah, I'll come and stand on this pancake right here, that's my position. But then a yellow player in their attacking position might end up stood quite close to you. What should that change about Henry's position? Should he just stick to his pancake? Or should someone else's position affect what he does?
Someone else.
Maybe he should move. Let's give it a try. Henry, what's your defensive position? There, right? And then, George, what's your attacking position? You go there, right? So, before the game started, Henry chose this as a good defensive position for the role that he's playing when we lose the ball. However, when he's in this position, is George a bit of a danger? Yeah. Now, if his teammate has taken up their defensive position, I think we're fine. But if their teammate hasn't reset their position, then do you have something to worry about? Yeah, then maybe Henry sort of goes between the two positions. So he's covering his, but he's also covering someone else's, yeah? So do you see how George's position just made him tweak slightly? If George isn't there because he's injured or he's out of position, he hasn't even bothered getting in the right position, then we're happy with Henry where he is. But do you see now how other people's position might make you just tweak your start position a little bit, all right? It doesn't mean go run over there and mark someone in a completely different area, but it does mean that when I get in that position, I can't just assume everything's perfect. I'm still scanning and aware and going, that's a little bit of a threat. I'm just going to change a little bit, because you might not have picked the perfect place for your start position. You got it? Go back in the game. You're doing really well. Guys, the final thing I wanted to remind you of is those defensive positions and attacking positions that you were resetting to. You did really well, but there's still an important part of the game that is nothing to do with those. And that's pressure on the ball. So you know if your team lose the ball and you turn around and go, defensive position, and just run off, but you could have tackled someone. Is that the right thing to do?
No.
So it's pressure first, and if you can't get any pressure on the ball, you're too far away, it's moved too quickly, then that's when you reset back to those defensive positions. You get goal side of people, get narrow, get close to your teammates. If you can apply pressure, do that first, see if you can win the ball back. However, some kids just think, oh, I'll just press all the time, I'll just run at the ball all the time. Then they end up in bad positions, they end up chasing balls they're never going to get. But if you get a good balance of both, where you press when you're close to the ball, but you're far away from the ball, you drop and recover and get in your good defensive position, then that's what makes a good defender. All right, guys, you did very well today. Usually, we have to do a really good technical session or some tactical work. You guys are good enough and clever enough that we managed to do both in one session, and we smashed both sides. Loads of solos, loads of technical work, went to tactical, and we got all that too. Give yourselves a little round of applause. All right, we've got something new to show you. We've got